Now, another thing people aren't thinking about is, can a stepdad, period, right, if his stepdaughter needs to go to the bathroom, help her go or not, right? Would that be weird? Or take a shower or bath with her, right? Would that be weird, right? That's the question, ain't it, right? If stepmom, or again, biological mom or biological dad can do it, can stepdad do it, right? That all depends on it. On your sexist attitude or not towards it, right? See, I'm supposed to be, okay, aware if something happened or not. If I'm not, you're not going to help me remember something I don't remember, right? Ain't going to work, right? But the question is, if Daphne's the only one who can technically know, right? Who is this person attacking me? Is it Daphne herself or someone else, right? That's the question too, right? See, that's what a hypothetical is. There's two possibilities, or three in a real hypothetical, right? Not one. For instance, you could take a shower in the bath, but you rarely do that, right? What that means is you run the bath water and also turn on the shower. Mm-hmm. What that means is you fill it up so high, and as you're taking the bath, you also turn on the shower. It gets a little bit higher, and then when you're done, you turn off the shower. Just something you might can do, right? Right. Don't mean you would literally do it, right? Or really do it, or not. I don't know. But you could do it, right? Right. Or could you? Right. Yes, you could. Right. With the what? What do you do to make the bath water not go down the drain? Put in the stopper, right? Right. So what you do there is you fill the bath so high, then turn on the shower, and then take the shower bath. And then it's both. Just came up with that too, right? Right. But you can technically do it, right? That's what I mean about making up stories, right? On YouTube. Why? Because these are the only things I can think. If someone is watching me, or I talk to someone else about it on base or something like that, that would both be unprovable but provable, but not provable, but you can't prove I did it. You can't prove I did it. So what do you say? There's only two things I can do legally, right? With the child, if she wakes up in there with me or not, right? Okay, one is help her go to the bathroom, which is a simple thing, pulling down her underwear, her going to the bathroom, come back, put them back on, right? She can go back in there to the mom, right? Right, simple as that, right? Now, if that's happened, though, you wouldn't have to tell the mom that. It would be an issue either, you know. Like I said, story one, I said she put her vagina in my face. You might have to tell her that. And story two, you might have to tell her that. So story one can also be associated with story two. It all depends on what she does when she's in there with you. And if you think she needs help going to the bathroom or not, which is the third possibility, right? So that's the point. Or she's staying there with the mom all night. That's another possibility, right? And didn't come in there at all. Right, right. Though, of course, if story one or two happened, you know, you would have to wake up the mom, right? If either one happened, right? Because you would have to ask her who showed her that. If she's doing all that with you. Yes, she would. Damn. Damn. That's not normal child behavior to do all that, right? Right? You understand that too. With a guy she met 1 to 4 days ago before you moved that way. So no, it's not. She don't know me that way. Do all that yet, does she? You think that's the first thing the 4-year-old child's gonna do is try to wake up her sleeping stepdad? Normally, no. Anyway, this is to lend credit to my ex-wife saying it never happened, right? And why that sounds made up. Sal or someone on base. Now, but I am seeing, right, how they know the story. See, there's a way Sal could do it, that's if he coached her to do it. But Daphne was there, wouldn't let her do it. No. Unless he coached her to wait till Daphne was really asleep. Somehow. I don't know. But it's all hypothetical. Made up, guessing. 2 possibilities, 3 possibilities, 4 possibilities, right? More than one. Now, the only way you have to make up something is you don't remember it happening with amnesia or something. Right. If Daphne's a witness, she's the only one who can witness it, though. But what she doing letting me do all that with the child as well? She trying to entrap me? She using the mirror to watch me or something? Dude. You can't see all that. No, you can't. No, you can't. If I see her, I'm going to stop and say, oh, there's your dog. She's in here with me. What you want to do with it? Right? Yeah. Exactly. That's why I'm making up this weird hypothetical situation. This purely hypothetical. I don't know what they're talking about. Either. No one has charged me. My ex-wife did not go down to the police station, not even when we divorced, and say to the police he molested his stepdaughter ever. And she can't. Now, could the stepdaughter and her new boyfriend or whatever think it? I don't know. I don't know if she has a new boyfriend, an ex-boyfriend, or how many she had herself. Why I don't keep up with her. When I broke up with Daphne, she went back home to Arkansas and I went back home to Georgia. That's all that happened, right? I did stay in Virginia a little bit longer because I had to finish everything I needed to do for my medical discharge, right? I even met a Filipino, Spanish, American, Indian girl named Mary, though. Was with her for a little bit. For about 18 months. But I felt like she was more interested in another guy than me, or wanted to live with him and have sex with me, or whatever was going on there. I don't know. But she was also engaged to me and him, me briefly. I don't know if she was still engaged to him or what. I don't know what's going on. I'm just writing her letters trying to, get her to make a decision one way or the other. She promised to move with me if I moved back home, so I tried that too. In March of '96, I moved back home. So again, I can only tell you what I remember of each different girlfriend. My dating life was normal until Sheena Johnson as well. Right. If I had a one-night stand or a girlfriend, and the one before Sheena was 3 months, and I would tell her all that when I met her, right? Blah, 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 5 women had sex with, right? Okay? And they're girls in Georgia or Virginia. Right? One was in Boston, though. Okay. Massachusetts, right? This was before '93. I was only with 5 women before '93 and 0 before the 5 women. I was trying to wait for marriage, That's the thing the Christian church emphasizes too. Wait for marriage before you have sex, right? What planet are you living on? Well, obviously Daphne and Sal didn't either, but she must have been born before August, that's all I know. the stepdaughter, right? Now, some people, though, want to limit the stepdad's role, and some people want it to be more inclusive, but some people are worried about, again, sex crimes, right? And usually it's the stepdad or, right, sometimes biological dad, yeah, who can molest the daughters, right? I told you about Lisa Baker and what happened with her and her dad according to the rumor mill. Can I prove it legally? No, I can only say allegedly this is what was said of Mr. Baker and his daughter, that he was trying to have sex with her because she had red hair and green eyes and him and Rose had black hair and blue eyes, right? And he had brown eyes, right? And he don't see how the child will be developed from that. Well, here's the problem. Guess which eye color is dominant over blue? Green. Here's the point. If one of you has sandy blonde hair, one of you has a red hair recessive gene, even if you have black hair on top, right, that means you have a recessive gene that made Lisa's hair red. But she was a red-headed daughter, not a stepchild. Anyway. And that's allegedly, I gotta say that. I'm not sure that happened, but those were rumors I heard. Whatever. That was going on, but she was divorcing him anyway. And Lois, was Lisa's mom. I don't know her maiden name now. But when I met her, she was Lois Baker. I don't know the dad's first name. I wasn't trying to get with him, just the daughter. I know that too. See, here's the thing too. I'm not supposed to go after a married woman or a woman with a child. Right? I'm supposed to go after an unmarried woman or a woman who has not had a child with a man yet. Same thing. Not a married girl. Or a girl with a child. That's what that technically would translate to. Not that I have a problem. Daphne had a little girl. Girl named Rose had a little daughter. And he, some of them had children, some of them didn't. Some might have had more than one. I was with, right? But then I wasn't judging either. Right? Just trying to find a woman. Exactly. Now, that I know of, to date, I've been with 17 women, I think. The Molly Z, I'm a little confused about whether she was transgender or something. I'm not sure about that either. I don't know. But anyway, that's just the history, right? Again, of my life, not your life, not somebody else's life, not Sal's life, not Daphne's life, right? My life. Right? Now, has some of it been words? I guess. I remember taking showers with my mom when we lived in a white apartment off of Victory Drive. Does that matter? It's not sexual to me or my mom at the time. Right? But I do remember it, right? That's why I'm suggesting what then I tried to take a shower with my stepdaughter and someone saw it and misinterpreted what I was doing. Well, see, if she's 4, you also gotta see if she's comfortable with male nudity before you can take a shower with her. See what I mean? So I'm making up that I would undress in front of her, right? See, I don't remember it happened one way or the other. Whoever's saying something happened, though, is feeding upon it, right? Like it really did. Well, only Daphne could do that if she's watching me with the mirror sitting in the other room. Which I might want to see her hand poke it out, try to do that. I don't know. It depends on how close the living room and bedroom door. Yeah, something like that. That's what proves I'm making it up. I can add to it the story or take away from the story. Right? If it's a story. Right. And not factual. If it was factual, who would be responsible if I brought it to her mother anyway? Right. Story one, story two, combination or neither. Not mom. Right? Right. Who has to go to the police if they suspect their daughter was molested anyway? Right? Daphne. Now, no one can wait 11 years after divorcing you and all that, and you say something silly on the blog, right? And use that to say you remember anything either. Right, you don't. But you can make up this story to anyone. Someone on base, Pastor Thomas, Daphne herself, right? Salvador, girlfriend, and girlfriend can even have a boyfriend. Right? You don't know. But that's a hypothetical thing, right? That's assumed, or an assumption, or allegedly, right? Possible, but can't say. But opinion, right, is like what Trump's saying about McCain. That's how he feels and sees to me. Opinion. Alright, but look at his record if you want to know the facts about McCain. What he really did. That's for being in there. Or Trump on the show. No matter. It's the whole point. But anyway, more voices later.